Hi folks, welcome again to another episode of the Reba Ayaz Show. There are few people in life who want to remain simple. They do some great work for the upliftment of society, and they have a legacy, and yet they want to maintain a low profile. But we people expose these people up to such an extent that at oftentimes they get embarrassed. We have with us a great personality to whom I have given the title of a sacred steward, Suhail Khandwani with us. Hi sir, welcome
Hello.
to the show.
Thank you.
200 years of family legacy and still going on.
Alhamdulillah.
Amazing sir. It's heard that your forefathers have a great contribution in this city, and I would like you to tell us something more about yourself.
The place where I live in is 1882, which is almost over 140 years old. Belongs to my great-grandfathers. And we are just at the shadow of Makhdoom Shah Baba at Mahim. We are into multitasking. And we are the family who was also engaged into politics with my uncle. We are into social affairs. We are into business. And when it concerns business, there is legal, there is finance, there is other things. And when we are connected to so many social organizations, the charity also involves and the people hopes also are connected here. Because the platform where I am connected to is a platform of humanity. You could see, we are on the main road and you could see the cars moving. Though I have another office where from the view we have the still water, beautiful, calm. But I would rather prefer sitting over here where I see the cars moving. So when I see the cars moving, my mind also activates. I have to see moving things around me.
He has a great plan, which I would like to expose on this show. He wants to build the world's tallest Indian national flag at Haji. Guys, can you beat it? World's tallest Indian flag. That's national pride. We'll just ask him about the idea of this and how far has he been successful in that.
Hubbul Watni Minal Iman, Mera Bharat Mahan. So we proposed a world tallest flag which should come in the Guinness record. I think if I'm not wrong, 202 meters is the top flag. I think it is somewhere in Egypt, and there is another one in Hyderabad also somewhere.
Okay.
We wanted to build the tallest flag in the world, national flag, and send a message that this is the love for our country, and from here ek awaaz yahan se nikli hai.
Correct.
From Haji Dargah. Whatever we do, we want to have a niche over it. We have to be a little different. When I joined Mahim Dargah earlier as a managing trustee over there, so there, everybody had the myth that trustees, okay, routine, they'll work in the Mahim style and all. I inculcated the corporate structure in that. We are 100% audit. And in 2007, Mahim Dargah was the first Dargah in the world to get ISO certification. At Mahim Dargah, we have a preamble there, constitution. So we want people to know that this is our constitution, what we have given to ourselves. So from there, the message of unity and peace and harmony always goes from these platforms.
The Muslim community, every year they perform Hajj. And nowadays, you have direct flights from Mumbai or anywhere across the country or the city. You can have a direct flight to Jeddah or wherever you want to go in Saudi Arabia. The Khandwanis, to initiate the sea voyage to Mecca was by his forefathers. So just tell us, what did you actually do, your forefathers? What did you do? Did they have a ship, something like that? Or they coordinated with the people? How?
See, what I have learned from my father, that our great-grandparents, they had gone to Ballotpier to buy the entire state. Whilst they were looking at the state, the entire Ballotpier state, they saw there was two huge ships over there. I guess one was called Lava, and then they named the company as a Khandwani Navigation, and they bought those ships. Well, usme you could have your business also, plus you will allow people to perform Hajj at whatever price they want. There was no price tag for the Hajj.
Okay.
If you have 5 rupees, you pay. If you have 2 rupees, you pay. If you have 10 rupees, you pay. You come, join us, do your Hajj and come back with us. So that was the purpose behind it. It started, I guess, in 1918. It went up to 1932. We were the first family to donate a generator and a car to the Saudi government, where they took the car in protocol, but eventually they had to burn it because that time that country was so backward. they felt कि भाई इसमें कोई शैतान तो नहीं, कोई evil तो spirit नहीं है. They burned the car in 1920s and 30s.
Okay.
So we were connected that way. You know, one of our grandfather uncle, he was also given a Sir of title here during the British time.
Achha.
So our family was totally involved for society services since then. So this was the story of that Hajj, what little I know about it.
This single soul, he happens to be the trustee of Haji Ali. He is the chief trustee of Mahim Dargah, a philanthropist. The guy who always conducts interfaith dialogues. He always believes in discussions from various communities, sit, chat, enjoy. I would like to ask you, how do you understand that the person coming to you for some help is genuine or not?
See, as I said, we believe in professionalism. There are my teams who helps me to sort the facts finding also.
Okay.
But at the same time, I also believe in totality. If I would have seen those 5% who are just trying to, play fraud on us, I would stop myself from working on those 95%. So somewhere I need to close my eyes and I see in totality. So I see to the larger picture always, and I don't want to, disorient myself in terms of just because of this 5% who are trying to play fraud, I will start doubting this other 95% who are genuine. So I would consider it, okay, I'm closing my eyes on 5%, still my team will check on them, but on the louder aspect, I would be coming out for help with everybody, which is overall, giving benefits eventually.
People definitely want Suhail Khandwani in other states as well.
See, as far as my platform goes, we are already connected with 70 to 80% religious organizations across the nation, directly or indirectly.
How should the Muslim community deal with the irritation from the fringe?
See, it's very unfortunate, but this is today what we see, it's becoming quite obvious. Otherwise, fanaticism is there in every community. The vendetta politics, the revenge politics is disturbing the locals. And the polarization is not good, because our Indian fabric is so beautiful with such a beautiful embroidery. If you remove one color, it would disturb the entire fabric.
Absolutely.
So this we need to let the people, like why we are promoting today the interfaith activities. We should know about each other. See, tolerance is on the one level. I would go one step further. Rather than tolerating, we should have the acceptance power for acceptance.
The people who know him are able to predict that what is going to be his next move. That is one of the hallmark of a noble man. Suhail Khandwani is one of them. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. Thank you. Bye.